quite polished.
Well, I think he rehearsed the polish. They're all just delaminated, and he just never ever regained his composure.
Whereas Martin, was he like comfortable with Martin?
Martin has that very relaxed style anyway. It wasn't unlike your interview. It was just, as soon as Martin left, we were all just looking at each other.
Yeah, okay, well that's done.
The next guy's going to
yeah.
Unbelievable.
We're not feeling right then, is it?
Yeah. You were last though, I think.
I was last, yes.
It was really funny. I know I've told you the story. The minute you went out of the room, and there was Brian coming in, myself, King Living Street, standing, and recruiting for me. And it's like, who's going to be first to speak? Who wants to go first? It's good when things like that work. I mean, we've been lucky, you get you and then Martin.
Yeah, with Instagram, Snapchat, this is the size of that photo. Quick hurry up. Disappears in 90 seconds.
It's a hard job. I mean, it's a really difficult job. That's a massive job. You took on and did so bloody well all those years. And,
yeah, that's right. When he first said, that's right.
I mean, around our board, there's no one that you would think actually do it as well as that. And it's not what happens around the board table, it's all that dealing with minister.
Well, James' relationship with the so they gave us money when they were drinking their wine, and now they're handing it out like a drunken sailor.
Things in the election.
Yeah, right. How much money can one
I'm just waiting. Wednesday, I'm hoping to get a big week.
Oh yeah, I know.
I know.
It's the easiest job in the world, I think.
I'm not pronouncing all that nice.
Yeah.
And congratulations on your results. You'll be so proud, Mark.
Great. 8 of them today, I might add. George.
Good to see you. How are you? Yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Have you seen Wendy? I hope so. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to, I need to go and
As it turned out, yeah. Still fun.
Should we talk to each other?
Yeah, she will. Yeah, so we'll.
I'm going to sit on the
I'll keep
No rest for the weekend. Oh, right, moving back again.
You won't know him.
They acknowledge my but you know, these things can either take.
I think Mansfield Park is on its own schedule, and Whitefriars, Christine Home,
Build a whole lot.
and I think this year, and like anything else, I think it's what you can see, she feels she kind of knows it all.
Hi Greg, how are you?
Works through some because you spoke to them, I don't think they know. How are you, Monica? Good. Yeah, really good. We're catching up on Friday. Are we? Oh, well, good. Anything's possible. My diary changes from day to day. It's on effective Sankirtana.
Yeah, no, keep hiding.
I reckon that is about how we used to.
These kids are.
Yeah, so I've got students writing a component of each strategic plan. I've only got 4 so far around ecological sustainability, so they're going to manage that, and then they're going to that's the next stage. But humans are ready to well, that's the best way of doing it. It's kids identifying their capabilities. So I'm not sure if
I visited some schools in South Australia just over 10 years ago and was just blown away by what I saw. So when the opportunity to come and work in South Australia came up, of course we were here like flash, and I wanted my kids to go to some of those schools. So my kids really are a product of the South Australian education system. I'm so glad that they had the opportunities to learn here. One of the reasons why the SACE is so valuable is through this innovation and agile thinking that we're developing in young people alongside the knowledge and know-how of the subjects. It's not enough just to know it, and especially not enough just to know about stuff. You've got to be able to use it in effective ways. And so that's the real core of the SACE. So the direction that the SACE is travelling in is making sure that it's relevant for students' needs today and in the future, that we're keeping up with the pace of change. So we keep our eye on the future of work, the ideas about the future of work, and match the SACE up with that. The SACE is attracting national and international attention because of its structure and the flexibility that allows for students. We want innovative thinkers and people who can take ideas, test them and put them into practice. All students can be successful within the SACE. We are keeping up with the pace of change. I'm Professor Martin Westwell. I'm the Chief Executive of the SACE Board and a parent.
I think I know. Hey, I'm in
Health and PE.
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that this one?
It isn't this one. If you keep.
No, we're not in health and PE.
No.
No.
We are.
You're merited.
Sorry. Yes, we
Merited.
are. You know
Sorry,
what you're doing.
I was reading you. If you follow around there's a larger tent.
Yep.
Through that way. That's the health PE
Yep.
tent.
Which
It's got
tent
a
are we in
sign.
here?
You're here.
Okay,
in the
so we're gonna go
government area, so
over
you've got to
there.
go around there.
Righto, no worries.
And find the
Thank
large
you.
ones. Anyone looking like me will help you. Any
worries.
staff with a badge will help you.
Thank you very much.
Couldn't tell you that.
I'm just looking for Jane, a friend of mine. Jane. She'll be around the front. Yeah, but I think she's gone inside with the official party now. So, okay.
Is this the main tent, is it?
And then
why would you go up to the maths area?
we go after. This is it starts here.
So this is just the speech, and then you all
so
got
speech and the commendation and multiple merit students get presented here first, and everybody just watches. And then once the formal part of that is over, everyone's invited to go back to their single merit areas, and that's when the little ceremonies. That's when the ceremonies start. That's okay. I'm more than happy to say it.
But thank you very much, and thank you for not informing me. Hey, this is how it works, darling.
Okay, let's go. Excellent. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the day. Thank you.
Saying that we come up with a lot of ideas during January.
Actually being confirmed by everyone you work with. Sam actually told me before you had the whole
And then 35 minutes.
I'm not sure where I've got to see. I'm with Asa.
Yes, you do.
What number is it? 36.
Congratulations on all your merit awards. Well done. Next year is more determined. Nice weather.
Can I help you?
Yeah, Brian Shoemaker.
Hello, how are you? Yes, now you're in. If you come with me, actually, you might have to go around the other side because you're more
Yeah, they are. That will they love it? Yeah, they do.
Here we are. All right.
That's all I'm Still there.
You know, I have to tell you, so there's you girls in the killer boys at the He must have put his new shirt on with all our flowers. And then he's walking along and I says, who's that new principal, Mr. Schumacher? And he goes like this. He says, she knows Mr. Schumacher. And I went, I know everything. And then another mum who's got a daughter with us, a boy with I've got two very happy children.
Good. Greg Craft was telling me the history of this. So at one stage they actually said, no, we don't want awards, we don't want anything. And now it's such a big, and kids really love it. Yeah. And kids and families love it.
It is a great day.
Yeah.
Every other day someone complains about something.
I always remember years ago when I was interviewing someone at the department to run event management. The first question was said, so tell me something you planned, and despite the planning, it nearly became a disaster. This is going quite a few years ago. I always remember there was someone who was working there with SACE and all the SACE days, and she said it was 43 degrees, and at 8 o'clock, all the power was off. And all the car parks were locked, refrigerators, and she went through how she fixed the rank posted sent lorry loads of ice and got the army in. It was just unreal. And in the end, we offered her the job. She got a better job in Queensland. But I went on that. I just went, you are cool, and that was in the days when they did the event management. Now, you've got Deb and the team here. They, the board for the SAPSA did the event management. So, I reckon after that she could manage any of the episodes. How are you? Keeping well?
She told them, pointy ends of school education.
Weeksy, settled, you did so well.
Right, no, I was really impressed. You're saying early years of education.
Yes, that's right.
Everybody
It's been my line as well. The culmination of 13 years of school.
My life is all politics.
At home and in work.
Just got to try and get the party on. I know we've got lots of these, lots of stuff. And that's actually quite a bit to be managed. You think of football club, soccer club. Not to be the
And they all talk to each other.
When they're talking to each other.
Neil once when he was that actually something
That's right, try it like that. Yeah. Yes, how can you get over your anti-group about school?
I'm Pat Wright.
You've ruined our school. But they don't want to hear that. Yeah.
I was making a quick photograph of Christmas. Coming off the place, thank you.
Yeah, we've heard
Lovely,
boys coming
smiles,
down.
beautiful looking this way. It's good. One more, stay there. Perfect. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
You boys haven't made it to school yet from Daily River.
Oh,
Because they're flooded.
Right, I think I might supporting you.
It's 61, 71.
about 40 Indigenous left.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, he's the roster of a boy now.
That's right.
Yeah, just like that.
It's a SACE.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yes,
Wow.
So cool, eh?
I bought a car
Just
with
this time, so that today's leading up to
Fine.
Mr. Carolyn, good to see you again.
Better orientation.
Would have had to bring the kids' name, I wasn't sure. They don't get it right then.
I'm well, thank you. Section 4, just this one here.
Hey, great. Oh, very well. Thank you. G'day, Jan. Well, thank you.
Hello. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Yeah. I'm done. Okay. I have a spare because I'm meant to be there. Yeah, I'm my son's
No worries, no worries. Hello.
Yeah. We spent quite a bit of time together. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, no worries, Eliza. How's the new gig?
Yeah, good.
Is it good?
They're settling in today.
I've been talking to Mark. I was like, oh, he's probably lucky. You know, yeah.
There's more that I don't know than what I do know at the moment.
Oh, that'll change.
No, really. Boys and everything. Yeah, every head spins.
Yeah, it's all a bit busy, but no, it's some lovely things that come through.
The new role started.
That's what I know. It's a good room. And everybody's been welcoming. My first time with primary class and studying science in the school.
That's great fun. I just think if it's ever all just feeling too complex or too much, just head down into the R1 classrooms.
So the area students is a bit like that for the Gabro. You know, they need laugh, they need uplift something. On twos and receptions, so I think I've got all their names now. I was in there yesterday, so learning their all names. So it's in reception, And I really need to teach him last time, Roy, can you help Mitchell with his sights? So I'm listening, he was a superstar, he's red to all, I ticked him, and he's 6'2", 2.5 years. I said, oh, Mitchell, that's pretty good. I think my job's done. Do you think I can go home now? He goes, Mr. Shoemaker. So, does that mean I've got to go back to my office and get some office?
Isn't that just so
we're all having
That's a good element, isn't it? That's,
as you know, having noticed, you so you have a nice settled start.
Nice to be there at the start of the year. Makes a big difference just to see how things, get going and to meet. I had very few opportunities last year to interact with parents. I missed all of the beginning of year nights, the sports day, I don't even know.
Those natural entry points where that's all it's about.
So that was nice. That's all good. This is a massive. This is my first time here.
It's okay. We just came that earlier.
We at the SACE board, we get pressure from government agencies, get pressure to make when you actually come, you should never even put it up for consideration because we're obviously going to celebrate the best of the best. You just have to make sure you're right. And I know it's not every kid, and we try and do the every kid better, and schools do that as well. But you've got to have
But it's all right.
You do, yeah. And these kids are the future of our state, so it's really important. It is important. Now you know where you've got your seat.
Alright, I'm going to keep wandering and see if I can spot some St. Mary's.
I haven't actually met my Yes, I recognise the name, but I haven't met
So there's the first part happens here, and then
good to have you back.
Once the government party comes in at about 10:30, and then they do the speeches and present all of the commendation 4 and 3 merit students, and then everyone's invited then to go back to the single merit tents for those single merits, and the 2 merit parents are invited to sit in here with the senior parents lead, and then they do the 2 parents here, 2 merit students here, while the 1 merit ceremony is going on at the same time. So official party first, and then back to the single merit tents. Okay, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's your first time.
It is.
Oh, good on you. It's lovely. This part will be over in like 40 minutes.
Neil's feeling relaxed.
Oh, yeah, because I tell you what, it's a pressurised 40 minutes for the person up there. Yes. It's very nice.
I wasn't thinking I'd get an invite to share vaguely CSS, but I was toing and froing, and I'd already seen Frank Ronaldo, the deputy, because I didn't know that several people said, if you want to go, because the boys will know you.
Yes, we did. I'm happy to do that.
I felt very fortunate that Corey does up a mugshot sheet of the merit recipients.
That's it, Corey. And usually they buy too. Hello, mate. Good to see you. First time ever.
On the slide to go down to, I think they can do anything on YouTube.
It's very completely renovated and moved to a single line. I live in Peterson, and someone's going to shift the test.
Yes. Just for one weekend. Enjoy.
Well, good morning, everyone. If you could please find your seats. My name is Maroney and welcome to the SACE Merit Ceremony for 2018. Just a couple of housekeeping details. Could you please double check that your mobile phone is switched to silent? It's also a warm day, so remember to stay hydrated and avail yourselves of the water that's provided. You'll also, if you do need any first aid assistance, you'll see a number of SACE personnel identified by their name tag, so please feel free to call for assistance should you need it. I now invite you all to stand for the arrival of the official party. Please be seated. It's an absolute delight now to invite Uncle Lewis O'Brien, Aboriginal Elder of the Ghana people, for a welcome to country.
Marojanga, Ganamir and Awangari, Manirabunigani Adana, Nigeria, Mantalantala, Tanzania, Dinaku, Nigeria Nandalia, Nigeria Nandalia, Patni Adlu. On behalf of the Ghana people, I welcome you all to Ghana country, and I do as ambassador of the Adelaide Plains people. My brothers, my sisters, let's walk together in harmony. I said to my mate this morning, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, I hope so.
Thank you very much, Uncle Lewis. I would now like to introduce Professor Martin Westall, Chief Executive of the SACE Board of South Australia.
Thank you, Karen. Your Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Lay, Governor of South Australia, and Mrs Lanley, the Honourable Susan Close, Minister for Education and Child Development, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course our highest achieving students from 2017, welcome to the 2018 SACE Merit Ceremony. Students, today is a celebration of your success. After all, during 2017, in addition to participating in many community activities, you demonstrated the capabilities that are at the heart of the SACE. You're part of history this year. You're the first cohort in South Australia to receive your well-earned merit certificates in the SACE's fresh new look and brand. Our new Plus Mark logo represents the advantage and positive change brought about by achieving the SACE qualification. It's a qualification that's valuable for life and is recognised internationally. I congratulate you all for your commitment to learning and your resilience. It's no easy feat to complete the SACE. This is your special day. and I hope that you'll enjoy it. I'd now like to invite Ms. Jane Danvers, the presiding member of the SACE board, to address us. Please welcome Ms. Danvers.
Your Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Lane, Governor of South Australia, and Mrs. Lane, the Honourable Susan Close, Minister for Education and Child Development, leaders and principals from our 3 schooling sectors, distinguished guests, and, as Professor Westall said, most importantly, our young people here today with their families and friends. On behalf of the SACE Board of South Australia, I welcome you all to the SACE Merit Ceremony to celebrate this outstanding class of 2017. This event is a unique event around our country and is made possible through the generosity of His Excellency, the Governor of South Australia, who has welcomed us into the grounds of Government House today. I sincerely thank His Excellency for continuing the 30-year tradition of SACE merit ceremonies taking place on these grounds and for agreeing to officiate at this event. And I would like to make special mention of Dr. Greg Crafter, who earlier today we had a conversation that it was his idea to actually host a merit ceremony in the first place 30 years ago, and so we are still the beneficiary of that insight and forward thinking. As the presiding member of the SACE Board of South Australia, I'm proud to be associated with this long tradition and to see it continue here today. In each of this event's 30 years, young people have emerged from the gates of Government House along a path to become our state's leading lights. It is extraordinary how often you ask somebody who is doing wonderful things on behalf of South Australia what they did at school, and more often than not, they were someone sitting right where you're sitting now. The class of 2017 is part of a very special milestone, as it represents the 7th group of students to complete the updated SACE that was introduced in 2011. More than 98,000 students have successfully completed this SACE qualification, which is more rigorous and demanding than the previous certificate. And through this SACE, both excellence and equity have improved. More students are achieving merits. Many more students are going on to tertiary study, and historic rises in achievement have been recorded among disadvantaged pupils. Today's ceremony's program recognises student achievement in a range of disciplines, and the program reflects the breadth of study available in the SACE, which in turn reflects the diversity of interests and aspirations of our young people of South Australia. This celebration of excellence would not be possible without the assistance of many people and organisations that enthusiastically support education in this state. We are honoured that a number of distinguished guest presenters have accepted our invitation to present merit certificates in each of the learning area marquees today. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank these guest presenters and to provide a brief outline of their significant contributions. Merit certificates in the arts learning area will be presented by Kate Crozer, the Head of Production and Development at Kojo. Kate is a celebrated film producer who has been nominated for awards at multiple festivals, both locally and internationally. Kate also sits on the board of the South Australian Film Corporation and the National Council of Screen Producers Australia. Merit certificates in business, enterprise and technology will be presented by Peter Rowland, Managing Director of Microlex, which designs, develops and manufactures a range of innovative, ultra-lightweight, mobile X-ray imaging systems for medical and security applications. Peter was Director of Business Development at BAE Systems and Managing Director of the ASIC-listed Alex Medical Lasers. Merit certificates in the English and Languages area will be presented by Kira Bain, a Ghana language teacher at Tandi Aboriginal College. Kira also works for Ghana Warakapanti, a Ghana Language Revival Committee. She is a dance teacher of the Indigenous dance troupe Kumakaru Dance. Merit certificates in the Humanities and Social Sciences learning areas will be presented by Nick Harmson, a political reporter for ABC News in South Australia. Nick is an award-winning journalist who has experience reporting for a host of ABC programs from Queensland, South Australia, Parliament House in Canberra and Washington DC. For the past decade, he has focused on South Australia's political scene, covering elections, budgets and debates on ABC TV, online and during regular appearances on 891 ABC Adelaide's Spin Cycle. Merit certificates in health and physical education learning area will be presented by South Australia Paralympian Lizzie Kosmala. Libby took part in the first Paralympic Games in 1972 in Heidelberg, Germany, and went on to appear at 12 Paralympic Games, including the 2016 Games in Rio, Brazil. She has won 9 Paralympic gold medals, has been awarded a Medal of the Order of Australia in 1985, Australian Sports Medal in 2000, a Centenary Medal in 2001, and named Australia's 13th greatest sportswoman of all time. Merit certificates in mathematics will be presented by Dr. Alex Grant, the Chief Executive Officer of Miriota. Dr. Grant is an internationally renowned wireless communications researcher and a former professor and director of the Institute for Telecommunications Research at the University of South Australia. He co-founded Coda Wireless, the world's leading vendor of connected vehicle technology and services. Reginald George Heading will co-present merit certificates for the research project. For 25 years, George worked with farmers in Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Bahrain, Bhutan and Oman, and helped them apply modern South Australian dryland farming practices to improve the sustainability of their pastures and the health of their livestock. He was named the 2017 Local Hero for South Australia at the South Australian of the Year Awards. Dr. Sarah Cohen-Woods will also present merit certificates for the research project. Dr. Cohen-Woods is a psychology and epigenetics scientist at Flinders University. She is spearheading research into how the environment relates with our genetics and the impact these factors have on our mental health. Dr. Cohen-Woods is the Matthew Flinders Fellow at Flinders University. The diversity of our presenters actually represent the diversity of the subjects undertaken in the SACE and the diversity and opportunity and the big wide world of possibility open to our graduating students. I thank each of these presenters who have taken their time from their busy schedules to help us celebrate the outstanding achievement of our South Australian students. We are also delighted that Dr. Crystal Johnson, the Deputy Director for Technology and Research Investments at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Centre, is joining us today. Dr. Johnson is visiting South Australia from the US and is passionate about education, particularly science, technology, engineering and mathematics. I would also like to thank our sponsors for their ongoing support of our celebration, the Adelaide City Council, Nippy's Fruit Juices, St John's Ambulance and Santos. And a special thanks to Brighton Secondary School, Marriott Hill High School, Playford International College, St Ignatius College and Woodville High School, whose students have so kindly provided the musical backdrop for our celebration. I would also like to thank all of those who contribute to the organisation of the SACE Merit Ceremony, the staff of Government House and my colleagues from the SACE Board who are assisting us today. Today is a very special day, particularly for the students and their parents. Everybody here is incredibly proud of you. We are very excited to honour the journey that you've undertaken. I'm now honoured to invite His Excellency, the Honourable Hugh Van Lay, Governor of South Australia, to speak to us and to present the Governor of South Australia Commendation.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we just heard, this year we mark 30 years of SACE merit ceremony being held at Government House. During this time, tens of thousands of young people and proud members of their families have entered these grounds to be honoured for their outstanding achievements. The 2017 cohort of SACE students is particularly impressive. I was very pleased to learn that in 2017, we had the highest ever number of students completed the SACE, including the highest ever number of country and Aboriginal students. What a fantastic achievement. In addition, 27 students will today receive the Governor's Commendation for academic excellence and their contribution to the community. I would like to express my appreciation for the great work of the selection panel. The caliber of students was so high that it makes their task difficult and very challenging. Now, to all the students here today, I would like to offer to each and every one of you my heartfelt congratulations. Your achievements not only stand you in good stead for a promising future, they also bring great pride to your family, your schools, your teachers, your friends, and indeed to all of us in the community. Many of you have now completed your senior schooling and are about to embark upon the next phase of your life. As I look across, I see all of you with a very exciting futures. Indeed, you are the future leaders of our community, our nation, and the world. And as you will be in a position that can bring changes for the better to our society and to the world, I would like to leave you with a few messages. As you go about your lives and take each big step, never forget to always value life and humanity. We should never take life for granted. We should strive to use each day that we are alive. Live your lives with a purpose and with a passion, and treat others in a spirit of friendship, respect, fairness, and compassion. Always remember that we are the navigator of our own life journey and the master of our own destiny. Nobody else but we, who are ultimately responsible for our decisions, big or small, and that these decisions will determine where we go and how we get there in life. One other message that I would like to share with you is the value of learning. Learning can come from so many places and people and avenues, not just from school and books or Wikipedia. Learning is a lifelong experience. To maintain a sense of wonder and curiosity, together with a deep desire to learn and make change, is a powerful way to move forward in life. I wish you all the very best for whatever areas of endeavour that you may wish to pursue in the future. I would like to acknowledge the enduring effort, patience, dedication and unconditional love of all parents who have been supporting and nurturing our young people to reach this point in their lives. Your efforts not only have helped to make your children better persons, it's also a most valuable contribution that anyone can make to the future of our society. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank and to congratulate members of SACE Board for their outstanding work. Last but not least, I would like to thank all the teachers on their hard work and commitment to what is one of the society's most important professions, guiding and inspiring the future leaders of the nations and indeed of the world. I wish you all a most enjoyable day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now have great pleasure in presenting the students who are recipients of the Governor of South Australia Commendation. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Maximilian Alexander and Merle. Maximilian has achieved a merit in the Research Project B. He has involved himself in school and community activities during his senior school years, including undertaking a significant senior leader role in the Australian Science and Mathematics South Australian Schools Space Mission Team. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating Maximilian. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Harrison Taylor Bagley. Harrison has achieved 4 subject merits in 2 years for workplace practices, Research Project B, Specialist Mathematics and Mathematical Methods. Harrison spent many hours tutoring younger students in science and mathematics and also represented his school in athletics and cross-country. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Harrison Taylor Bagley. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Eliza Kate Bastian. Eliza has achieved 2 subject merits, legal studies and psychology. Eliza has been an active member in a range of school student liaison groups, community events and organisations. This includes coaching a junior netball team and umpiring as a volunteer for the BMW Netball Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Eliza Kate Bastian. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Benjamin Jackson Fitzgerald. Benjamin has achieved 5 subject merits in chemistry, mathematical methods, specialist maths, physics and the Research Project B. Benjamin was a Year 12 school leader and an integral part of the senior leadership team, focusing on supporting a range of social justice issues. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Benjamin Jackson Fitzgerald. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Claudia Alexandra Floriana. Claudia achieved 3 subject merits in Research Project B, Economics and Biology. Claudia has twice been state finalist in Legacy Public Speaking Competition and a national finalist in both the UN Youth Voice Public Speaking Competition and Plain English Speaking Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Claudia Alexandra Floriani. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Isabel Corina Greco. Isabel has achieved 4 subject merits in physics, specialist mathematics, mathematical methods and English literary studies. Isabel is a talented musician and provides music concerts to nursing homes in Henley Beach for dementia patients. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Isabella Corina Greco. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Stuart John Henshaw. Stuart has achieved 4 subject merits in physics, modern history, English literary studies and chemistry. Stuart has been an inspirational student leader who led the development of Australia's first entirely student-led reconciliation action plan. He also developed a Year 12 mentoring group that supports younger students in junior school. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Stuart John Henshaw. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Nicholas James Herriot. Nicholas has achieved 5 subject merits in visual arts, modern history, English literary studies, classical studies and Australian and international politics. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Nicholas James Herriot. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Sonia Louise Kleinig. Sonia has provided selfless service to her school and wider community. She's a dedicated member of the Newport Town Band and has played at Christmas pageants and Anzac Day marches. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Sonia Louise Kleinig. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Cassandra Grace Larabina. Cassandra has achieved 6 subject merits over 2 years in Research Project B, Psychology, Mathematical Studies, Chemistry, Biology and Accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, join with me to congratulate Cassandra Grace Larabina. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Jodie Wei-Ningley. Jodie has achieved 6 subject merits over 2 years in Research Project B, Physics, Specialist Mathematics, Performance Special Study, Mathematical Studies and Chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Jodie Wei-Ningley. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Ellie Leopold. Ellie has been involved in the Primary and Secondary Student Representative Council throughout her school career and was voted by her peers to be president for 2 years. She has been school sports captain and captain of her under-17 netball team. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Ellie Leopold. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Simon Lure. Simon is passionate about aerospace and has graduated from the South Australian Space School and the US Advanced Space Academy. He also volunteered for the International Aeronautical Congress at the Adelaide Convention Centre, and he took part in the SAPOL Youth Leadership Camp and has coached school soccer teams for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Simon Lear. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Karen Gerda Lumba. Karen has achieved 5 subject merits in Research Project B, Specialist Mathematics, Mathematical Methods, English as an Additional Language, and Chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Karen Gerda Lumba. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Sebastian Makaspak. Sebastian has achieved 2 subject merits in Research Project B and Music Individual Study. He has played a major leadership role in his school community, including Are You OK Day and the Say No initiative to stand up against bullying. He is a church youth leader for over 1,000 people and volunteers at Riding for the Disabled Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Sebastian Makaspak. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Morgan Francis Maroney. Morgan has achieved 3 subject merits in general mathematics, English and drama. Morgan has been extensively involved in voluntary work at school, and he ran the school theatre where he was head technician, and also trained and mentored younger students through the Drama Theatre Technology programme. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Morgan Francis Maroney. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Ingrid Sophia Mowbray. Ingrid has achieved 1 subject merit in religious studies, and she has held school leadership roles as a house captain and a peer support leader, mentoring others in and out of the classroom. She also volunteers for the Levdeva Art Programme and works with Lighthouse Disability, creating art murals for the charity's community houses. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Ingrid Sophia Mowbray. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Jake Mirko Pager. Jake has achieved 4 subject merits in Research Project B, Mathematical Studies, Geography and Biology. Jake has been an empathetic, caring school leader where he's held the head boy role throughout his senior school. He raised awareness with his peers about the role of boys and men in preventing domestic violence. Outside of school, he works with disadvantaged young people, offering support and mentorship. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating Jake Mirko Page. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Claire Peterson. Claire has been an active school leader and has served as president of the College Schools Representative Council. She led a number of justice initiatives, including the Fair Trade Fortnight Cafe, Walk Together for Refugees, anti-litter and environmental awareness campaigns. Claire played AFL football, netball, volleyball and touch football for the college and coached primary volleyball and secondary touch football. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Claire Peterson. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Flynn Isaac Pazhani. Flynn has achieved 2 merits in physical education and biology. He has been the college head prefect and was awarded a Lifetime Leadership and Service Award for his contributions and outstanding dedication to the college. He also spent a month in India working with marginalised people in various cities in India. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Flynn Isaac Pazhani. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Max Percival Richardson. Max has achieved 1 subject merit in workplace practices. He represented his college in the Science and Engineering Challenge and South Australia in the National Championships in Newcastle. He has learnt the Ghana language and has given acknowledgement of country in the Ghana language. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Max Percival Richardson. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce Sankirtana Selvakumar. Sankirtana has achieved 2 subject merits in the Research Project B and Outdoor Education. She has been an active member of the school leadership team and was elected as house captain and served on the school's wellbeing committee. She has been involved in the Duke of Edinburgh Awards and has selflessly given up her time for in-service activities. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Sankirtana Selvakumar. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Sophia Louise Sherwood. Sophia has achieved 2 subject merits in psychology and English literary studies. She's been a prefect and debating and public speaking captain who inspired younger students into public speaking, acting as a coach and a mentor. She was involved in the school's concert band and concert choir and lacrosse and tennis programmes. She also volunteers at the Mary Magdalene Centre, helping some of Adelaide's most marginalised people. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Sophie Louise Sherwood. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Catherine Grace Sloper. Catherine has achieved a subject merit in Research Project B, which she completed as a Year 11 student. Catherine has been a member of the Australian Plant Society and is the only junior member of its Northern York Peninsula sub-branch. She has been given a revegetation program. She's been involved in revegetation programs, workshops and working bees, annual plant sales and planning field trips. Catherine is also a senior member of the local dance group and is a vital member of the Cadena Memorial Royal Adelaide Agricultural Show. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Catherine Grace Sloper. Your Excellency, I am pleased to introduce Hannah Grace Subramaniam. Hannah has achieved 1 subject merit in chemistry, and she has been a positive role model to students during her time as deputy head girl. She has mentored, coached and led others through the college's sporting and dance programmes, taking part in soccer, touch football, senior choir, debating and the college's dance performances. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Hannah Grace Subramaniam. Your Excellency, unfortunately Joshua Taylor cannot be with us today, but his younger brother Nathan Taylor is here to collect the award on Joshua's behalf. Joshua achieved 1 subject merit in psychology. He was an active school leader, elected as house captain and presented at house and school assemblies, masses and liturgies. Joshua has also spearheaded the development and running of the school's first 7-a-side soccer competition. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Joshua and thank Nathan for receiving his award. Your Excellency, it's now my pleasure to introduce Laura Elise Greaves Montague. Laura is the recipient of the 2017 Governor of South Australia Commendation Aboriginal Student SACE Excellence Award. We are honoured that His Excellency is presenting this significant award to the Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander student who achieved the best overall performance in the SACE last year. Laura is also a recipient of the Governor of South Australia Commendation Excellence Award. Laura led her school community in a genuine and respectful way to raise awareness of the importance of reconciliation. This led to the installation of a new flagpole and the raising of the Aboriginal flag at the school for the first time in its 133-year history. Please join me in congratulating Laura Elise Greaves Montague. Your Excellency, it is now my pleasure to introduce Peter Christina Roberts. Peter is the 2017 recipient of the Governor of South Australia Commendation Excellence in Modified SACE Award. Students studying Modified SACE subjects are able to achieve excellence in their SACE as they strive to achieve their individual learning goals. Peter has undertaken voluntary work to support her career pathway of working in aged care. She has an affinity to work with the elderly, and particularly in aged care, and hopes to go on to further study and become an enrolled nurse. Please do join me in congratulating Peter Christina Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the presentation of the 2017 Governor of South Australia Commendations. Thank you, Your Excellency, and Ms Danvers for presenting these awards. Please join with me again in congratulating all of the students who have received these prestigious awards. We now invite the Honourable Susan Close, Minister for Education and Child Development, to present the Tennyson Medal. Please welcome the Minister.
Thank you. And I'd like to start by congratulating each and every one of you on behalf of all the adults here, whether it's your family members, principals, teachers, or members of the education hierarchy. Everyone here is so proud of you, and every effort that they've made on your behalf has been more than worthwhile in seeing you flourish. You are now adults, you're high school graduates, and you are shapers of this world that you are inheriting. Now, what kind of world is it? We've seen tremendous strides forward. Lower infant mortality, lower death through starvation, longer life expectancy, a greater sense of the importance of education, but a whole lot of challenges as well, complex, deep challenges that you will be part of rising to and solving. Barack Obama, that beautiful wordsmith, said that history doesn't run in a straight line. It zigs and it zags, but the trend is clear. It is towards a less violent world, a more empathetic world. But that requires the effort of individuals fighting for that world. The most important office, he said, in any country is not president or prime minister. It is the office of citizen, and that is what you are now becoming. So my advice to you, as you become citizens and shape this world, is first of all to step up. And stepping up means not only doing your best, but it means risking failure and experiencing failure. Every adult here has experienced failure and has been thwarted in something they wanted to do. But making mistakes, experiencing failure makes you wiser. It makes you a better and stronger person. You also need to give back. You are here because you're extraordinary individuals. You're also here because of the adults who've loved and cared for you and taught you. You're here because we have a society that chooses to invest so very deeply and strongly in education and in your future. And you're also here, in some part, through a little dose of luck. Acknowledge that, own that, and make sure that you do everything you can to have others experience what you've had the chance to see. But also, you must have fun. Life is long, and it is there for enjoying. You are young, and you have everything before you, and every day should be a day where not only do you step up and not only do you give back, but you have fun, you enjoy yourselves. Now, I can't think of a better way to bring those three qualities of stepping up, giving back and having fun than in English studies. It's the kind of person I am. And therefore it is my very great honour to announce the winner of the Tennyson Medal for Excellence in English Studies. And the winner this year is Emily Schultz.
Thank you, Minister. It's traditional each year at the merit ceremony to invite one student to speak on behalf of all of the SACE students. This invitation is equally extended to boys and girls and to students from each of the Catholic, government and independent school sectors. This year, we've invited Alice Belcher. Alice plans to take a gap year and travel to Nepal and South America before next year embarking on an environmental engineering degree. Please join me in welcoming Alice to the podium.
Your Excellency, Minister, distinguished guests, school representatives, family, friends, and most importantly, the students. We are here to celebrate and congratulate the academic achievements of the South Australian Certificate of Education Class of 2017. I feel so privileged to have the opportunity to address you today before such an incredible group of peers. And I know that I speak for all my fellow graduates when I say it is truly an honour to be recognised and congratulated at today's ceremony. It seems only fair to begin by applauding the efforts of the SACE graduates of 2017. I don't think any of us could say these past 13 years of education have been easy, especially this last year with the stresses of completing our secondary education. But with hard work and perseverance, we have developed the strength and skills to help continue to achieve excellence in our future endeavours, whatever they may be. I want to acknowledge the huge debt of gratitude we all owe to our parents and guardians during our educational journey. They have been the constant, steady supports that have given us reassurance and confidence in ourselves as we navigated our new and sometimes intimidating tasks. Their unwavering love and effort has truly been a lifeline throughout this journey, and for that, I would like to say thank you on behalf of the graduates of 2017. Without your support, we would not be the people we are today. I would also like to thank our teachers. As our educational guides, they helped us navigate our way through the many trials and tribulations of our schooling. They went beyond their roles as teachers, inspiring us to look deeper into our subjects, more deeply into the curriculum and its real-world applications, and develop ourselves along with our knowledge. I know the support from my teachers guided me and pushed me so I could achieve to the best of my abilities. So on behalf of the 2017 graduates, we thank you for making our education go beyond the classroom and extending us to our full potentials. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to the SACE Board. The extensive, flexible learning we were able to experience through the SACE allowed each graduate to explore education in the way that best suited them. With subjects like the research project, we were able to develop our abilities and ourselves as learners, preparing us for our future educational adventures. For me, the most important part of SACE was the broad curriculum, which allowed us to discover our passions and pursue them in our education. The range of subjects allowed me to discover and explore my opposing scientific and artistic interests, developing my knowledge and igniting my passion in both fields. On behalf of all the 2017 graduates, I would like to thank the SACE for the many doors it has unlocked for us and the many doors it will open in the future. To finish, I would like to say a final congratulations to my fellow graduates. While math taught me linear equations, education is not always a linear path. His Excellency is an inspiring example of the power and enjoyment of education and the places it can take you. Our starting point is the same, but our journeys will all be different. We have just completed a huge milestone of our lives, and now we must head into the unknown. In the great words of Leo Buscaglia, change is the end result of all true learning. This change is a scary concept, but I know that each and every one of us will make the best opportunities from these opportunities. Thank you and the best of luck.
Thank you, Alice. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments I will ask everyone to stand for the departure of the official party. The Governor of South Australia Commendation recipients will follow the official party to the formal photograph area. We ask students who are receiving one subject merit to make their way to their learning area marquees. We ask students who are receiving 4, 3 and 2 subject merits to remain in this marquee for the presentation of your certificates. Thank you all for being here this morning to share in celebrating students' success in their SACE studies. May I ask everyone to stand for the departure of the official party, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Please be seated just for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, as Professor Westall said, we are now going to present the subject merits around the various marquees on the grounds of Government House, but also in this main marquee. May I ask that the students who are receiving one subject merit, please ask your guests to accompany you now to your learning area marquee. May I ask that the students who are receiving 4, 3 and 2 subject merits to remain here in the marquee in your seats. At this time, I do invite parents of students who are receiving the subject merits to feel welcome to take seats closer to the stage if there are any vacancies. Thank you.
I visited some schools in South Australia just over 10 years ago and was just blown away by what I saw. So when the opportunity to come and work in South Australia came up, of course we were here like flash, and I wanted my kids to go to some of those schools. So my kids really are a product of the South Australian education system. I'm so glad that they had the opportunities to learn here. One of the reasons why the SACE is so valuable is through this innovation and agile thinking that we're developing in young people alongside the knowledge and know-how of the subjects. It's not enough just to know it, and especially not enough just to know about stuff. You've got to be able to use it in effective ways. And so that's the real core of the SACE. So the direction that the SACE is travelling in is making sure that it's relevant for students' needs today and in the future, that we're keeping up with the pace of change. So we keep our eye on the future of work, the ideas about the future of work, and match the SACE up with that. The SACE is attracting national and international attention because of its structure and the flexibility that allows for students. We want innovative thinkers and people who can take ideas, test them and put them into practice. Pleased now to introduce the subjects who have achieved merits in 4 SACE subjects. I'm going to ask you to please reserve your applause until all the students have been introduced. Ms Danvers, I am pleased to introduce Anya Banchevich. Biology, English, Research Project B and Integrated Learning. George Ding, Chemistry, Specialist Mathematics, Physics and Mathematical Methods. William Paul Griffin, Research Project B, Legal Studies, Integrated Learning 2 and Accounting. Hamish Mackenzie, English, Research Project B, Modern History and General Mathematics. And Daniel Nguyen, Research Project B, Specialist Mathematics, Physics and Chemistry. Natalie Parent, General Mathematics, Chemistry, Biology and Psychology. Miller Ursula Worth Wells, English, General Mathematics, Biology and Nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate all of the students who have received 4 subject merits. I am pleased now to introduce the students who have achieved merit in 3 SACE subjects. Again, we will ask you to reserve your applause until all the students have been introduced. Ms Danvers, I am pleased to introduce Thomas Henry Andrews, Mathematical Methods, Ensemble Performance and Solo Performance. Christine Batten, English, Psychology and Research Project B. Alice Saville Belcher, Chemistry, General Mathematics and Psychology. And Imogen Bessel, Research Project B, Nutrition and Psychology. Olivia Rose Bradley, Visual Arts, Art, Modern History and Research Project B. Anthony Bouchon, Research Project B, Biology and Mathematical Methods. Christopher Mark Burton, Mathematical Methods, Physics and Ensemble Performance. And Patrick Xavier Capaldo, Business and Enterprise, Chemistry and Physics. Neve Connolly, Biology, English and General Mathematics. Cooper Dunn, Biology, English and Research Project B. And Sarah Alexandra Eckel, German Continuous, Biology and Research Project B. Bastian James Fortuna, Mathematical Methods, Physics and Specialist Maths. And Eliza Rose Gare, Research Project B, English and Physical Education. Georgia Rose Honan, English, General Mathematics and Society and Culture. Jack Honor, Research Project B, Material Products 1 and Business and Enterprise. Chuan Chin Jia, Chemistry, Mathematical Methods and Physics. And this is Laura Madeline Kelly with Biology, Chemistry and Psychology. And Peter Khalil, English as an Additional Language, Mathematical Methods and Research Project B. And Dion A.J. Mai, Accounting, Specialist Mathematics and Physics. And Madeline Jane McNeil, with Accounting, Chemistry and English Literary Studies. And Joe Richard Ian Milne, with Chemistry, Mathematical Methods and Physics. Mitchell McKinnon Munn has merits in Chemistry, Mathematical Methods and Physics. Tien Thuy Nguyen, Accounting, Integrated Learning and Religion Studies. Sheridan Lee Nicol, Research Project B, Scientific Studies and Psychology. And Luke O'Loughlin, Physics, Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. Matthew Raybine with Physical Education, Research Project B and Society and Culture. Hugo Charles Ritchie as merit in Chemistry, Physics and Research Project B. Samuel James Schultz with Physics, Specialist Mathematics and Mathematical Methods. And Sarah Emily Short, Creative Arts, Communication Products 1 and General Mathematics. Bridget Anna Smart has merits in Chemistry, Mathematical Methods and Physics. And Jake Matthew Thorogood with English, General Mathematics and Biology. Georgia Claire Treasure with Business and Enterprise, Legal Studies and Modern History. Joseph Andrew Verassi, Accounting, English and Integrated Learning. Dominique White, English, Chemistry and Integrated Learning. Jacob David Wilson, with musicianship, chemistry and physics. Olivia Wilson with biology, psychology and research project B. Michael Young with mathematical methods, specialist mathematics and psychology. Andrew Yuxuan Young with chemistry, mathematical methods and physics. And Kelly Zhou with English Literary Studies, mathematical methods and specialist mathematics. Please congratulate all of the students who have received 3 subject merits. We now ask those students and their guests who have just received their subject merits to take leave, if you wish, and visit other parts of the grounds and enjoy the hospitality of Government House. And I now invite parents and guests of students who will receive 2 subject merits to come into the seating areas that are closer to the stage. Thank you. Sure.
Get it right this time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to now introduce the students who have achieved subject merits in 2 SACE subjects. Again, may I ask you to reserve your applause until all the students have been introduced. Ms Danvers, I am pleased to introduce Angelo Marcos Gerges Abdelmalik with biology and chemistry. Anton Avdiv with Business and Enterprise and Research Project B. Alicia Nicole Barron with General Mathematics and Psychology. And Dominika Victoria Bejnarowitz with Drama and English. Matthew Anthony Belperio, Physical Education and General Mathematics. And Reshma Lauren Faith Berggren, with English Literary Studies and Legal Studies. And Amelia Jane Bessel, with Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. And Sarah Bradbrook has General Mathematics merit and a Biology merit. And Isabella Francis Bradford with Research Project B and Physical Education. Alexander Brennan with his solo performance and English merits. And Sarah Brownridge with drama and ensemble performance. And this is Hayley Bree Caldwell with English and Biology. Matthew Dian Rong Chua with Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. James Cleggett, English and Physical Education. Emily Elizabeth Conroy with General Mathematics and Psychology. Rihanna Kosher, General Mathematics and Biology. Mariana Coutu Moniz, Research Project B in Chemistry. Amelia Grace Craig, Geography and Mathematical Methods. And Harmony Craig, English and Chemistry. Amelia Lan Cutler with Mathematical Methods and Biology. April D'Angelo, Research Project B, Society and Culture. Thomas Alexander de la Perelle, Chemistry and Physics. Simone Eva Dimas, Visual Arts, Art and Research Project B. Atakan Deniz Ertugrul, Chemistry and Physics. Zara Fenton, Workplace Practices and Research Project B. Emma Kate Folds, General Mathematics and Nutrition. Sophie Freeman has merits in English Literary Studies and Modern History. Yifan Gao, Mathematical Methods and Chemistry. Namrata Gowdy, Biology and Psychology. Michaela Georgiadis with Specialist Mathematics and Chemistry. Tejaspreet Gataura with Biology and Physics. Eva Grassau has Health and Religion merits. Eva cannot be with us today because she's joined the Australian Army on a one-year gap programme. Eva's mother, Kula Grassau, is here to collect the award on her behalf. Jessica Gutso with Research Project B and Biology. Tristan George Hall has Mathematical Methods and Physics merits. Laura Grace Hanlon with Legal Studies and Modern History. Alex Harlington, Research Project B and Scientific Studies. Ranudi Iranya Lokusatu Huage, Biology and Chemistry. Lachlan Ralph Hillis, Economics and Mathematical Methods. Erin Marie Horsfall has Research Project B and Biology. Marilee Ho, Research Project B and Economics. This is Eve Jackson with Research Project A and English. Stefan Anthony Yankovitz, Physical Education and General Mathematics. Nayaniki Jathin, Biology and Chemistry. Uvinda Pansuja Samara Singh Jayasakara, Research Project B and Sinhali Continuous. Mark Jenkin, Communication Products 2 and English. Nathan James Johnson, Physical Education and Mathematical Methods. Kavia Kalyana Sunamaraman, Mathematical methods and chemistry. Aditi Kamath, Information Processing and Publishing, and Research Project B. This is Naomi Yamana Kanahala Gamage. She's General Mathematics and Biology merits. And Lucy Keach, who has merits in visual arts, art, and general mathematics. And Sungmin Katie Kim with biology and chemistry. Harrison Klenk has merits in ensemble performance and general mathematics. Renee Ann Kretschmer, Research Project B and Physical Education. Lydia E. Tu Lam, Solo Performance, Research Project B. Isabel Y-Yen Lee, Ensemble Performance and Mathematical Methods. Tzu Tung Lee, English as an Additional Language and Mathematical Methods. Margarita Chrissy Litinas, Biology and Chemistry. Sneha Lohana, Research Project B and Psychology. Nicholas Patrick Lepresti with Research Project B and Psychology. This is Amanda Liu, Workplace Practices and English. Amy Liu, Mathematical Methods and Chemistry. Antonia Kate McAdam, Research Project B and English. Ruby McMillan, Physical Education and General Mathematics. Nicholas Alberto Marquesan, Communication Products 2 and Research Project B. Stephanie Pierre Morangi, Business and Enterprise and English. Elena Milokis, Research Project B, English Literary Studies. And Maeve Maroney Plouffe, Cross-Disciplinary Studies and Research Project B. Sophia Nett Morford, Research Project B and English. Samantha Rose Milan, Research Project B and English Literary Studies. Brock Nelson has merits in Research Project B and Biology. Antu Julia Nguyen, Mathematical Methods and Physics. Ni Tan Nguyen, English and General Mathematics. Pham Thien E. Nguyen, General Mathematics and Biology. Vin Tan Nguyen, English Literary Studies and Physics. Lawson James Nitschke, Research Project B and Physics. Rory James Nottle with Research Project B and Physical Education. Hui On, Mathematical Methods, Specialist Mathematics. Connor Pangalo, English and Modern History. Connor Somerville Patterson, Visual Arts, Design and Integrated Learning 2. Alexandra Jade Kolb Penfold, Research Project B and General Mathematics. Lucinda Ellen Penn, Visual Arts, Art and Business and Enterprise. Stephen Fan, Mathematical Methods and Chemistry. Harshit Fogat, Biology and Nutrition. Ravania Kalini Pillay, Biology and Chemistry. Siddharth Rajagopal, English and General Mathematics. Mia Reschke, Solo Performance and English. This is Harper Robb with English and Society and Culture. Eliza Rose Ross-Smith, Biology and Psychology. Vineeth Roy, with merits in Health and Chemistry. Oliver Hugh Ryan has merits in Research Project B and Society and Culture. Kai Sauerwald, Information Processing and Publishing and Religion Studies. And we welcome back Emily Schultz, Drama and English Literary Studies. Hebra Shujat, English Literary Studies and Modern History. Madison Lee Simmons has merits in Accounting and Chemistry. Jed Thomas Spence with Modern History and Biology. Shueying Sun, Research Project B and Psychology. Anthony Tu, Mathematical Methods and Specialist Mathematics. This is Vincent Kwok Nam Trin with merits in Research Project B and Physics. Stephanie Sonia Trinkle has merits in Research Project B and Physics. Chloe Veras with Research Project B and Food and Hospitality. Johann George Verghese, Research Project B and Biology. Ashlyn Viche, Research Project B and Legal Studies. Hannah Vine Hall with Biology and Chemistry. Benjamin Michael Diane Vojvodic, Research Project B and Biology. Jack Michael Walsh, Research Project B and Specialist Maths. Hannah Yelak, Society and Culture and Psychology. Anthea Yu has merits in Research Project B and Philosophy. Dahe Yoon, Research Project B and English. Jess Zadao with Integrated Learning 2 and Research Project B. Yanni Tsahos, Research Project B and Mathematical Methods. Carla Zakos has merits in Food and Hospitality and Research Project B. Raquel Caldera Benitez with Classical Studies and Italian Continuous. And Ruby Adelaide Carlson Priest with merits in Research Project B and Psychology. Please congratulate all of the students who have received 2 merits. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's ceremony and for helping make this a very special celebration for young people who have achieved excellence in their SACE. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your day. I visited some schools in South Australia just over 10 years ago and was just blown away by what I saw. So when the opportunity to come and work in South Australia came up, of course we were here like flash, and I wanted my kids to go to some of those schools. So my kids really are a product of the South Australian education system. I'm so glad that they had the opportunities to learn here. One of the reasons why the SACE is so valuable is through this innovation and agile thinking that we're developing in young people alongside the knowledge and know-how of the subjects. It's not enough just to know it, and especially not enough just to know about stuff. You've got to be able to use it in effective ways. And so that's the real core of the SACE. So the direction that the SACE is travelling in is making sure that it's relevant for students' needs today and in the future, that we're keeping up with the pace of change. So we keep our eye on the future of work, the ideas about the future of work, and match the SACE up with that. The SACE is attracting national and international attention because of its structure and the flexibility that allows for students. We want innovative thinkers and people who can take ideas, test them and put them into practice. All students can be successful within the SACE. We are keeping up with the pace of change. I'm Professor Martin Westwell. I'm the Chief Executive of the SACE Board and a parent.